Hello, parents. I want to show you how you can learn more details about your child's assignments. The Gradebook Parent Portal will show you their assignment and their grade, but if you want to learn more about the assignment, you can go to their Blackboard account. You log in with their N number and PIN, you choose the class you want to see, and then you can see on the calendar everything that is due on a certain day. For instance, this is what's due this Friday. You could see the dates of the food, sleep, and activity log, and then the healthy eating challenge. Most assignments are over here in Q1 assignments. And if you look in week 7, which is right at the top because it's what we're currently working on, you'd be able to see everything that we're getting ready to do with our sleep activity and food log. They learned about whole grains, and I'm encouraging them to try different whole grains during the healthy eating challenge. They read a bunch of food articles. They did some online nutrition quizzes to learn more about food. I think it would be helpful if you clicked on this processed foods um, flyer that teaches them more about different types of processed foods, minimally processed, somewhat processed, highly processed, and different things that they should be looking out for when avoiding processed foods. You can go back using the breadcrumbs at the top here, back to week 7. They did create a sugar-free menu, which you can see foods that they picked out, which they will actually like to eat, which are allowed on the sugar-free menu. Also in the sugar-free menu folder, there's a great article on what can you eat when you're doing sugar-free and non-processed foods. Here's 61 names for sugar, which we went over in class. Common foods that have high fructose corn syrup, which we're avoiding. This is where you can find the menu that they created of foods that they actually like, which fit the criteria. And then we looked at the glycemic index. That's what diabetics use to make sure that they eat foods that are low in the glycemic index so that they don't have any blood sugar issues. And since we're avoiding sugar, we discussed how fruit will cause our pancreas to have to produce insulin. So fruit is off the table for our 7-week sugar-free, 7-day sugar-free challenge. I understand that fruit is a healthy thing, and we're certainly going to phase it back in after 7 days, but we're giving our pancreas a 7-day vacation. If we were to eat fruit, we're going to definitely focus on the lower glycemic index ones, which is berries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. Grapefruit and cherries are pretty low. So we looked at the glycemic index. So, feel free to click around and learn more about the assignments that are posted. If you have any questions, you can email me at any time. They created a 7-day menu that fits the criteria. They're going to be reading labels. I mean, basically, if they ate a protein, a vegetable, and like potatoes or sweet potatoes or brown rice, and then you could change it for chicken and green beans and sweet potatoes. And then they could have leftovers from dinner for lunch because the school lunch probably isn't going to work. Most things there are unfortunately processed. No cereals, no breads, no condiments. You have to make your own, which is super easy to make a vinaigrette for salads. So asked to look at their menu. They took the time to research foods that they like that fit the criteria. And please email me with any questions. I appreciate your help to make your students successful.